Hello, today I'm here with content queen, kit creator, painter and decorator, and official weirdo, AbiCoops. How are we, Abby?
I'm absolutely fine. Loving that intro, by the way.
Honestly, I think like seeing the progress pics of your studio, and we'll get onto your studio in a little bit, but like, wow. I mean, fair play to you and your dad for going through that.
It looks good, doesn't it? It looks good.
Well worth it, honestly.
Worth the wait.
I love it. I love it. So let's kick off and do a little bit of an intro
Yeah.
into you, Abby. So anyone who doesn't know about you and your like content creator journey, or just about your general life that you're happy to share, give us a little.
Um. Well, my content's just crazy. Usually, if you come into my stream, if I get a raid, it's usually a warning. If you wear headphones, lower it down. I've got quite a broad Yorkshire accent sometimes, so when I get a bit mad, people take the Michael out of me, which is content's content. I started streaming in lockdown. I was on my PlayStation 4, playing Fortnite, and was doing the screen share, no cam, no nothing. And I thought, I've never done it before. Didn't think anything of it. I thought some of my mates do it. Why not? Hitting the 3, 4 view mark, and then I just got a cam, went into COD, I started enjoying it more, and I was like, maybe I can do well with this. Then I got really, really ill, and then everything had to stop. Lockdown got even worse. I wasn't great mentally. Came back to streaming yet again, got really ill again, and then this year May, May the 10th actually, I've now just gone full time content creating.
Crazy.
So yeah, so going from the bottom now I'm here. You know what I mean?
I mean, the journey over the last like 9 months to a year has been crazy for you as well, right? Like,
It's been insane.
I mean,
The growth, the people I've met, like being able to go to the events that I've been to, like even Insomnia, my anxiety was through the roof. I was like, no one's gonna talk to me. Nobody's gonna like want to like associate with. When I went there, the people that were coming up to me and like, oh my god, Abby Coops, I've been following you for like this many months, this many years. I'm like, what's your gamer tag? What's your username? But like they were showing me, and it's like I've now become really good friends with some of the people from Insomnia as well.
yeah,
Same with the Katana Lan. I didn't think a lot of people would know me there, especially with the hair at the time. But I feel like I just fit right in. I feel like the community that I'm around and what I've built is a positive one, and I'm really, really proud of that. Especially being part of Noctem as well. The connections and the links that I have had has been able to set me up to where I am now. So yeah, I feel like it's just been stepping stones.
yeah, and I think you touched on it there, like the lands and insomnia and stuff like that. It is such a nice and welcoming place. Like
Mm.
when I went to my first land for like the first time in like probably 10 years, you,
Mm.
you you do still have that like anxiety, like it's gonna be so weird, but then everyone's just so nice.
So nice. It's like you like even when we all went out, didn't we? We had a drink and we was out in the smoking area, and all I remember is like just as going into a group with other people. We were just talking, and
Yeah,
it's like I don't know who you are, but we're best mates now. And it was like this is a shout out to one of my friends as well. We bonded. The way we bonded was they had a fidget spinner, right? I don't even know if I've still got it on my desk actually. It was a fidget spinner, and they were playing with it. I was like, oh my god, where did you get that from? And instantly, was like, do you want to go get one? I was like, yeah, sure. Walking off with a stranger. You would never have caught me doing that a year ago. Not even that, even just before the event, you would never have caught me doing that. So Insomnia did a lot for me.
yeah, I love that. I love that. And I mean, big part of your new content journey as well is obviously your dad's a big part of your streams now as well.
Yeah. So me and my dad have a very, very, very close relationship. We don't get me wrong, so my parents have split. So with me living at my dad's now, I was living at my mum's previously. Obviously moved to my dad's because I was supposed to move into the Netherlands. We had a visa issue. So now I'm staying here with my dad, and he's just crazy. He's just as crazy as me. He gets involved in everything I do. He supports me no matter what. He actually, when I told him I was streaming, at first he was like, streaming, go get a job. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
But my stepmom Sarah, she was like, no, 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 this is the way to go. Like this is it's great. And I think it was that week they bought me a stream deck, which I still have to this day. And it's like having him go from is go get a job to now being like, I'm building you a studio. There's a big difference. But obviously that was like right in the beginning, like during COVID to now. So he helps me out with the business side of things. He comes up with ideas, like I say, does the challenges with me, like the pie face we recently did, drawing on each other's face. I don't know, he's my best mate, and I'm really, really happy to call him my dad.
Oh, I love that. I love that. And look, you mentioned the studio there. You're obviously in it now.
Yeah,
That's been
it was.
a big journey to get to the point it is now, right?
Yeah, well, me, Shaz, and my dad were sat in here the other day, like looking for all my analytics and things like that, like a little business meeting. And my dad was like, "It's weird to think that a couple of months ago, this we were swinging off the beams, like doing monkey bars, and it's like it's an actual roof now." And then I don't know. It's weird to think that we were literally mopping it up and be like, "Oh, it's gonna take forever," and then now I'm sat here doing this recording with you. It's crazy, and the amount of work that got put into this. Obviously, a lot of it does go out to my community, so massive shout out to them lot. A lot of donations were put into it. A lot were gifted, so I wouldn't be in the studio if it wasn't for the people who watch me.
Yeah.
So yeah.
No, it is incredible. It is incredible. Like, now you've got your full time. Now you're a full time creator. You got your own studio. Like, what is the favorite part of your content day for you?
Saying, and it's because I'm really cringe, but seeing the people that come into my chat, like I am a very interactive person. I love to sit there and chat. I know I'm not a just chatting stream. I'd love to do a just chatting stream, but we'd be there for hours.
Yeah.
So it's like I enjoy it as soon as I see people come in, going morning Abby or afternoon Abby. Like, I like to know that I'm the person putting a smile on somebody else's face. So it's like I like to be the person that I wish I had when I first started streaming. So it's like a lot of people who have just started the streaming careers, like, and they want to get content out. I've got like a folder filled with things for free that people can use. And it's like I am, like, yeah, again, I want to be the person that I needed back then. So me being able to talk to people and me being able to just, I don't know, just being a part of somebody's day for me is a big thing. Obviously, the content is great as well, like the games I play with everybody, but it's mainly the interaction for me what I love.
Yeah, and you have a great community around you as well, right? Like, whenever you pop into the stream, there's always the same people there as well.
Yeah, they're absolutely amazing. Like, say my moderators, some of my mods are now my IRL friends. I've got a friend from Scotland called Scump, and he is an absolute gem. I've got my best friend Jamie from Wales. He's a moderator. We met through another person's stream, and he now comes over to my house. Like those two come over to my house, and this my siblings know them as like Uncle Jamie and Uncle Scump.
Oh,
Like that's how close my community is. Like my community is my family, and say like when my dad comes into stream, like everybody knows that this is a family. We're not here to bully people. We're not here to single people out. Like we're all here for each other. But yeah, I absolutely adore my community.
unless it's like bullying you for content,
Yeah,
right?
well, that's a given, isn't it? But yeah, one of my moderators, Koza, he is the biggest bully I have ever seen in my life. But the content that comes out of it is absolutely amazing. But you win some, you lose some, and I tend to lose. But
Oh, I love it. I love it. I get onto the future a little bit now. What are your goals for the next sort of 6 to 12 months?
see, I've been asking myself the same question, and it's kind of like I want to see myself grow, like not just within streaming, but as a person. So I want to try and train my mental, my mental side of things. Seeing the positives. Like I'm used to be a very, very negative person, and I try to see the positive in absolutely everything now. Like for example, if we've ever had an argument with somebody, or there's ever been a fallout, water under the bridge, you just move on. I feel like I want to try and push more content out. I've been posting 3 to 4 TikToks a day now. I'm sat here, I'm reading my analytics, like what's trending. I'm like signing up to all these different websites where I can see what's trending or like what the best thing is. Going through different times, like what's the best thing to post, talking to social media managers and influencers, but I'm there's a lot going on behind the scenes, and there is a lot to come, and I don't want to spoil much, but I'll tell you now it's going to be big, and I'm super, super excited to see my growth and how my community is going to develop with me.
I can't wait either. Honestly, like I think seeing where you've come from in the last sort of 9 to 12 months
Mm.
to now, seeing what you've already got going on, and then knowing that you're the type of person who will just go out there and get it. Like, there's
Yeah.
not any restrictions in place in what you do. You will literally just like, okay, I want to do this now. I will figure out how to do it.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. This is me being very honest. I do give that off, and I appreciate that people realize it. But I'll tell you now, there is some days that I'm like, I can't be bothered.
Yeah,
So this is when my dad comes in or Shaz comes in and like, get off your backside and you can go do it type of thing. So it's not just me like, who has got that mentality. It's the people around me. So when you've built that circle for yourself, like I said, that mentality again, you know what's the saying, like bad fruit good fruit, you know, close to bad fruit type of thing. But I'm excited to see like how well I'm going to do mentally in the case of going to more events, you
yeah,
know, if I'm going to grow more in there. So especially if, you know, Noctem are going, like we all just gel together and have a laugh. So
yeah. And honestly, like, I can't wait for one more EU lands because like love the competitive side of it. But
mm,
hopefully there'll be more and more like networky things or like I don't know, just like gaming get-togethers. I think would be great
yeah,
as well.
no, let's get some more 1v1s going.
Yeah, exactly. All right, Abby, I've got some quick fire questions for you.
Go for it.
Streaming or TikToks?
Streaming, 100%.
Challenges or like comp?
Composing like Comp COD.
Yeah, comp card.
I'd probably go with Comp COD. I'm really liking that right now. As long as I'm not doing a Bean Boozle, I'd rather play a game of ranked.
Full-time creator or part-time in uni?
Full time. Full time. University was the I won't go there. But that's another podcast.
Yeah. All right, and this is a tough one, but England or the Netherlands?
Netherlands.
Ooh.
I've got to say it. The Netherlands is. When I was younger, I always wanted to travel the Netherlands. Like even my dad can say that. Obviously, now a bonus. I'm now dating a Dutch man. But it's yeah, the Netherlands is beautiful. The people are amazing. The language is a bit hard, but
Very.
it's just so much. Their way of living is so much better than ours. They're so far ahead and things like that. But plus it's like I can just travel the world over there. I can hop on a train and go to like Paris or something. So it's like that's what I want to do in life. So yeah, 100% the Netherlands.
Yeah, it's a good hub to everywhere, right? Like,
Mm,
even if you're going to like North America and stuff, there's flights from there. You can go
yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah, it's one thing for me as well. Is like massively with the healthcare. Like I said, I've got quite a few things wrong with me, including like my heart and stuff like that. So it's like I've been waiting for a 6 month checkup for over a year and a half. Where in the Netherlands, you can phone up someone, they'll be there by the next day.
Yeah.
So it's like they have like their own in-house doctors. Like the heck, and they've got decent internet, right? So you know,
Well,
give me a better ping.
yeah, like they've got like fiberglass, right? Because I remember
Mm,
we was speaking to like a scrim facility basically last year,
mm.
and they get like one ping. I know, like I get two, right? But they get one. I'm like, that
Yeah,
is
well, I get 35 to 50. All right.
that's
So,
what happens when you're up
do you
north.
want some of mine? Oh gosh.
I love it. I love it. Right, we got a few things for advice now. So,
Advice is in
giving advice to other people.
um this is gonna sound really cringe, but like genuinely just be yourself. Like I understand when people start streaming and I can hold my hands up. I did it as well. You put a front on when you start streaming. You put out content that you think might do great and it might flop. Just re-upload it. Never delete a TikTok because that single view is obviously gonna put towards more. And I heard that from copyrighted and that's massively like helped me with my growth on my TikTok as well. Um, if there's anything stopping you, you want to pull yourself back and you want to write a list of things that you want to do or things you like you need to do. What you do is then you cross out the things that you can handle, the things that you can get over and done with. The things you can't do, you leave it. It's a do not overstress yourself. I am one person to always stress, and that list method, knowing that can you do anything about it? No. Right. So don't stress. Can you do something about it? Yes. Why stress? So that is the type of mentality I'm trying to train myself into learning. But overall, it's just literally just be yourself. Don't be afraid to send a random email to that one person, that brand. Don't be afraid to DM that big streamer for to run a game. You know, if you don't get an answer, you don't get an answer. If you do, you know.
Yeah.
But it's all just shoot your shot. Anxiety is great and things like that for some reasons, but like when anxiety plays into like things like streaming, and you just need to learn to put it to a side. You are yourself, you're in one room, there's no one really else around you. You can always step back, but just know that you have full control over your community and what happens in your community. So just remember that you're not the only person out there.
Well,
That's my advice.
I love that. I love that. What about two things that you wish you knew last year?
Oh god. Confidence. I wish I knew about confidence last year. I was in a very, very rubbish spot. And I was like, I don't know, I just didn't have much confidence. On stream, it may have come across as that, but I'm very, very good at putting a front on. But you would never have caught me at an event. You would never have caught me doing a recording like this, ever. You would never catch me doing an intro to a YouTube video. But it's yeah, confidence is one thing that I wish I knew a lot more, or I feel like I gave to myself. I wish I knew a lot more about my TikTok and things like how to, use TikTok and the times that people upload and things like that. But I also wish that I knew how to structure my streams. So like I'd used to get onto my stream, I would press go live, just play the game. And now I have a schedule. I plan the day out. It relieves a lot of stress off me. It only takes not even 5 minutes. So whilst you got your 5 minute screen on, plan something. But yeah, things like that I wish I knew, because I would be a lot further than I am now if I wasn't stopped by myself. Because that's the only reason I'm not any bigger than I am, and that is because of myself.
I love that. I love that. I think it's a hard realization for some people to come to as well, right?
Mm.
Like you are where you are because of what you're doing and what you can control. Like any outside factors, you can't
Yeah.
influence, right?
Yeah, see, it's like, I know this is not a dig for anybody out there. Like, I've been in hospital several times. I was at university. I had a really bad mental. I had a really, really bad friend group that I was in at one point. There was a lot of drama going on, and somehow my name always managed up to be in it, even though I didn't know the people or I didn't have a clue what was going on. But it's just kind of the thing of you've got to pull yourself away from it. I know it does suck, and it did for me, but as soon as you can put your mind on a straight line and you can see what you want to go for, you go for it. You don't hover around for anybody, and if you're around a certain amount of group of people and they don't want the best for you or to be where you want to be, you need to either push yourself away a little bit and find the better people that want to be there. Because I will tell you now, my group of people that I'm around now, we're all about supporting each other, and that's exactly what we need.
Yeah, I love that. And like you mentioned, your friends should be supporting you, and like
100%.
if they're not, then they can still be your friends, but you just don't spend as much time with them, right? And you don't tell them
Yeah.
about like your goals and stuff like that because you don't want them to bring you back.
Yeah. So I did lose a lot of friends when I did start focusing on my streaming, and that is the truth. I lost a lot of friends that I was friends with for ages, but they thought it was because I wasn't spending time with them. I was spending time with these people, and they took it the wrong way. And like they might see this, they might not, but it's a case of I'm not doing it in hate. I'm not doing it out of spite. So first of all, I have ADHD. If I'm focusing on something, people like even my own parents, they won't hear from me. So if I've not messaged you, I'm not it's not a dig, it's not anything. It's literally just a case of I'm focusing on myself and the people around me who also have the same goals, because that's how you get places. Like same with Noctem. We all want to be somewhere. We've all got the same goals. We as a group will support each other no matter what. Look where we are now.
Exactly. Exactly. All right. The last thing I have is three hopes for the new Call of Duty.
Oh my gosh. An anti-cheat that works. Give me an anti-cheat that works. I beg. That's all I need. Anything else can happen. It's fine. But I'm hoping for a very relative, like I said, decent anti-cheat. I'm hoping for a good campaign.
Yeah.
I love campaigns. I've always been a story type of gamer, but it's like this one I didn't really like. I don't know why I didn't play it. It was good, I guess, but like I didn't like the fact that they tried to incorporate, was it DMZ, is it something like in some of the missions? I didn't like that. And that's my own thing. And I'm also hoping for just the game in general to have some decent weaponry. Like nothing that's going to be OP, nothing that's going to be too rubbish. Like nothing like the MCW and the Rival 9. But, you know, so I'm hoping for it to be a good COD. Like I said, especially this is going to be my first comp COD properly, because I'll be starting from the beginning this time. I'll actually be grinding for it. I'm hoping for that type of like positive side of things, I guess.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah, I'm very hopeful too. But positivity over everything. We'll get there. Amazing.
Hopefully. Fingers crossed.
Yeah. Well, Abby, look, it's been an absolute pleasure chatting to you as always.
Thank you very much. Lovely talking to you as well.
Can't wait to see what you do in the future.
Oh, you'll see soon.